Russell, or should I say Gaffer now, it's a transition that I think every player who wants to become manager, it's that transition from player to manager that's hugely exciting. Just first and foremost, your reaction and your emotions at the moment.
Well, firstly, I want to mention Tiz because he brought me to the football club, so I want to thank him for that and for the hard work he's put into to every single one of us and the group and his staff. And it's always a difficult time when people leave a football club, and it's always a period of uncertainty or whatever. Obviously, in this occasion, it wasn't a very long period because after that happened, I spoke to the chairman late on Saturday night and agreed to take the job straight away. Pretty much, I understand what a huge opportunity it is, but first and foremost, I'd like to thank them. But secondly, the overriding emotion of it all is obviously I'm extremely excited and proud and honoured to be managing a football club of this stature and having a chance to do it in my first job. So I'm really appreciative and grateful of the support from the chairman, the board, and all the members of staff that they've given me over the last 3 days. A long 3 days, it feels like much longer, but yeah, I'm extremely grateful for that, and I feel like I'm ready for the opportunity. I've been preparing for it for a long time. I spoke to these guys the other day about I've turned down other opportunities to coach and manage because I haven't felt they've been right, but this one just, I know the club, I know the place, I know the players, I know all the staff, I have relationships with them, so it just made perfect sense to me.
Yeah, it's a good point to make actually. This isn't just plucking a player from obscurity to become the manager. This is something you've been planning for a fair amount of time. I think we've all been aware that you've been doing your badges and it's something that you had in your future. It was a plan.
Yeah, 100%. It was just, in football, you never know when it's going to happen, the timing of it. It's maybe happened a bit earlier than I would have expected or thought, but I take that as a huge compliment and a huge honour that someone's seen that in me, that they think I can do that at this stage. And as I said, I feel as ready as you can ever be for it, I guess. The fact I've got a relationship with everyone here already, I know them inside out, what makes them tick, what doesn't, what they like, what they don't like, what they're good at, what they're not good at. I think it's a huge advantage for me, and I'm just really excited to do it now. I've had 3 brilliant days on the training pitch, really good sessions. They've given me absolutely everything. We've got some tired legs now, and I'm going to do things my own way ultimately, and whatever happens, I'll have comfort in the knowledge that I have done it my way, and the staff have really bought into it and they've been helpful, and just want to bring that togetherness back for everyone, from everyone at the club, and we can enjoy it again.
One thing that you can do your badges, you can spend a lot of time as a player and you know the game. One thing you can't prepare for is that transition from being a player with the players to being their manager. Most players are absolutely fine about this. How's it been? And is that something you're kind of working out day by day?
Yeah, it's been. Listen, I love the fact that I've got a real good relationship with all of the players in there. As I said, I see that as a strength. I think I want to keep that warmth and the care for the players the whole time, and I want to improve them and want to improve us together. But there will be a period of transition where they're getting used to it and I'm getting used to it. But I've spoke to every single one individually this week. We spoke about different things with different people, but I've told all of them what they'll get from me is honesty at all times, but consistency in how I behave towards them. It's never going to be. Listen, there might be times I have to rant and rave about what we're doing on and off the pitch, but it's never going to be personal or anything like that. I really care about the players as a group. I want them to do well. I want myself and my staff to do well. So we're all in it together. They know that, and they've been, as I said, they've been brilliant. I think they're behind it, and there's a mutual respect and trust there. And I've said to all of them, I'm just going to be honest from the start. All I can be is myself, and hopefully it'll work.
Look, let's cut to the chase. It's bleak at the moment as far as the results. The performances have been mixed, but there've been some pretty poor performances as well from the side. How difficult will it be for you to turn this around? It's not going to be an easy task.
I haven't thought of it like that at all. I've just genuinely been enthused by knowing what players we've got, what we've got in the building. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to say we're going to win the next 5 games and anything like that, because things can take time. But I think from the off you'll see a different style of play. You'll see a different way of doing things. The lads have seen that in the last 3 days. I think they've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed watching it and being part of it. But the process that we'll have Monday to Friday will hopefully be reflected on a Saturday, and you'll see something different and to what we've been like recently. And there's no right or wrong way, but it's the way I want us to be, the way I want us to function, and the way I think that the players in the building want to play it and function. So, and I think hopefully it'll be something the fans want to see as well and enjoy seeing. So it's all about results, I'm aware of that, but we've got to put something together in place that we put performances in, and then the results will come.
Have you been promised any money in January? And I know this is 3 days in.
The chairman's been ill, so
I know this is 3 days in. But would you be looking to strengthen in January?
I think you always, that will come. My first thoughts and my first things I've had to address is making sure that we go out on Saturday and perform better than we have been in recent weeks. But yeah, there's already been discussions amongst staff and with Andy and stuff, and I'm due to sit down with the chairman when he's better, of course. But I think it's obvious what we lack in the building at the moment in terms of playing personnel. So it's going to be addressed. It has to be addressed at some point. So I think we've got a good bit of time now to build in the real fundamentals of what I want and what my staff want from them, and then it gives us time to plan for January. Now it's not happening in January. We've got to go, oh my God, we need to go out and get this. It gives us plenty of time to plan and prepare for that. So I'm sure there's always business to be done in January, and it's up to us now to make sure we get the most out of the people in the building, out of the players that we've got, and then if we can add to that in January, I'm sure we will.
Tell us a little bit about the team that are going to be working with you behind the scenes.
We haven't got one at the moment, but it's in process now. So there'll be a goalie coach coming in, an assistant manager. I can't name names at the moment, but hopefully they'll be in by next week, the end of this week, by the start of next week, hopefully. If not, we'll carry on until we get the right ones. I'm not going to rush into it and just get someone for the sake of getting someone.
It's important, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's really important.
And I've got a brilliant support staff here already, so I'm utilising them to the max at the moment. But I think they're loving being involved and getting involved. So Ryan Hartley's been brilliant in terms of helping me prepare and plan this week, along with Louis, to be that conduit between myself and the players. So and Ryan's been doing loads of extra individual stuff with the younger players and midfielders and strikers. So that's been great. It's been really, really helpful, because I've had about 1,000,001 phone calls and messages to reply, so I can't be doing everything. So I'm well aware of that. I can't, I have to focus on what's important. So people like that have been really helpful, and Simon and Matt and Andy Cullen as well. So they've been really helpful. It's been really good. So they'll keep helping me until we get these other people in the building, and they can add to it as well.
What's the reaction from the fans been so far?
I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, no.
It all seems very positive.
Oh yeah, whenever I've bumped into anyone, a few have been down at training and watching, and they've been really positive. So I'm really appreciative of that. As I said, I just want to repay them. They've been brilliant with me since I've come to the club as a player, and hopefully that relationship will remain as manager. I'm
just going to talk to you about two other managers. First and foremost, the first time this club appointed a young manager, and that was Carl Robinson. He did all right here, to be fair. He did very well. I would imagine you'd hope to emulate what Carl achieved here at MK Dons.
Yeah, I think so. I think this club's been, like, historically, they've given young managers or first time managers a chance, and more often than not they've had success with it. So if I can emulate anywhere near what he achieved at this football club, then that would be brilliant. But I think a few years older than he was when he got it as well. I think so. As I said, I feel ready. I'm not gonna say we'll do this and it's a 5-year plan. All that, I'm well aware we need results soon, and we need to make sure we stay in this league this season and build on that. So, but I've got a plan in place, and hopefully the process everyone will enjoy, and they'll enjoy coming and watching on Saturday.
I've got to mention Gareth Ainsworth, because the similarities between what happened with Gareth playing at Wycombe and then becoming the manager, and you playing here and becoming manager, and the fact that you two know each other very well. Yeah. Have you had any conversations with Gareth? Will you use him? Will you ask his advice?
We're playing against each other next week. So, but yeah, I'm sure at some point I've got a lot of people I can bounce ideas off, a lot of sort of mentors, if you like. Yeah. Gareth was on a course with me last year on the NMA diploma in football management, so we had a year sort of studying and learning different stuff together, so and having loads of chats about football. So he's someone I've got to know well. He's done a brilliant job at Wycombe. He's got a real style of play, a philosophy, a way of doing it. So he's done a brilliant job there, and if I can transition half as well as he did from player to manager, then I think we'll do all right.
And just finally from me, I mean, there's so many things we could talk about, and over the next few weeks and months we will, but you've got a game of football to sort out, which is the FA Cup game against Port Vale, and I suppose everything's going towards that. Injury-wise, anyone any issues, any problems, and how close are the likes of Sam Nombe and Reece Healy? And I know they've still got a way to go, but are they getting there?
Well, they started running inside this week on the
great.
treadmill, so that's really positive news. I think Reece will be back a bit sooner than Sam. We're hoping to sort of get him on the grass in the next few weeks, which will be brilliant and a real boost for us. Joe Mason's been training and trained every day this week and looked really, really good, really sharp. So that's a big boost. We can hopefully get him on the pitch soon. Apart from that, it's all looking okay. Everyone's slowly and steadily starting to come back to the fore. So fingers crossed we can get them all back fit. And the medical team here and the sports science team are brilliant. More often than not, when players come back, if you look at Jordan Moore-Taylor, they end up coming back better than they were before. So if we're in that place with Reece and Sam and Joe, then it'll be brilliant.
And just finally on the FA Cup game against Port Vale, that's what you're working towards now. A League Two side's a real opportunity to get off to a winning start against the side who are doing okay actually in League Two.
Yeah. We watched loads of them this week, and I want, my focus has been mostly on us. We'll be aware of what they can do, and they are a good side, and they showed that when they came here last year, to be fair, and they played against us. They played really well on the day, and they are a good side, but this week is about us and what we can do, and hopefully we'll show on Saturday what we've shown in the last 3 days in training and put in a really positive performance.
Player manager or just manager?
No, just manager. Yeah, that's me done. Unfortunately, or fortunately for some people, but I think that's done. I'm all in on this, the management and the coach and stuff. So I think to do both, it'd be too difficult, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm really comfortable with that. It might hit me at some point. I went to kick a ball today and felt like I haven't done it for about 6 months. So it's amazing how quickly you lose it. But I'm really comfortable with that. So that would be me done playing and just focusing on the managing now. And I'm excited about it. I'll look back on my career with real pride.
Well, it's not an awful lot you haven't done.
No, yeah, and real gratitude. I'm really grateful for the career I've had. So, but I'm done now. Yeah, done playing.
Ryan Hartley's going to be obviously helping you out in the next few weeks. He's a player and a guy we haven't really crossed paths with an awful lot in the last couple of years. What sort of guy is he like behind the scenes?
I think people wouldn't say that 'cause he doesn't like all the limelight and stuff like that. He just gets on with it. He's got an amazing relationship with a group of players. As an older player, he's brilliant with the younger players. He's a very funny guy, which helps with them. But he's also serious about his football. He's seriously intelligent. He's a deep thinker. We sort of complemented each other a little bit. I'm coming up with all these ideas and looking at it one way, and now he'll sort of be the one going, well, what about that? So he's been brilliant this week. Going forward, I don't know what's going to happen, but I still want him involved and helping us even when the assistant manager comes in. So he's here till the end of the year. So we'll utilise him to the max as a player and a sort of coach, someone to help with the players, and we'll see where it takes us. But he's comfortable. He's been a great help, and he's really comfortable doing it. And as I said, this week would have been quite difficult about him. But yeah, he's you ask any of the players, they're really fond of him, and he's got a lot of respect here. He hasn't played as much as he wanted over the last 18 months, injuries and stuff like that. But he's got a lot of respect here from the group, and that means a lot.
Are you going to be a suit guy or a tracksuit guy?
I don't. Neither. I'm going to wear clothes, I promise. But no, I'm just going to wear what I'm comfortable in. So we'll have to wait and see. But I haven't thought about that yet, to be honest.
Should be top of your priorities.
I've had so much to think about. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know yet.
We obviously know that there are issues at MK Dons in terms of injuries and all this, that, and the other. But what have you already got that's already right?
We've got a really good culture at the football club. We've got some really good people, and the infrastructure's brilliant. We've got amazing facilities here at the stadium, so there's loads to be positive about. I've not thought about any of the negative stuff. So, and we've got good players. We've got really good players, regardless of who's injured and who's not. We've got some really good players, so it's about making the most out of them and maximising what they've got now, maximising what we've all got. But we've got a really together group. That was never in question, I don't think. And now it's just making them believe in themselves a little bit again and getting confidence up and making sure they believe in what we want to do. And
have you got a favourite FA Cup memory from your career?
Have I? I think we've been pretty rubbish in the FA Cup actually. League Cup was all right, but the FA Cup. I've got a worse one, Hornchurch away at Peterborough. That wasn't very nice, but I can't think of the best one yet.